Morning everyone. This morning we're at the famous Qantas Founders Museum in Longreach. So this should be pretty cool. We've been driving for the last week, so it's finally good to finally do something. Started?
Yes.
It'll be cool?
Yes.
See some cool planes, there's one there.
The biggest plane here.
It's a big one, isn't it?
Doing a little flight simulator.
Shoot me. I'm gonna shoot the other airplane.
Go Parker!
I'm shooting Mommy. Mommy!
Oh, backflip.
Oh.
Too far back, I go forward a bit.
Mommy, watch out.
Ah, Quinny.
It's just amazing, isn't it?
Dad said he doesn't trust that.
Look at this. This is something we'll never see, babe.
Oh, we'll probably see
First
this.
class.
This first class, not the new one.
That's cool.
Oh, we will. We've only win a lot, eh?
That's so cool, isn't it?
First. Yeah, that's the Victoria Cross.
Wow.
That's the highest honour you can get in Australia.
Oh, really?
Victoria Cross, yeah. It's like the Medal of Honour for being brave. I said the second.
I'm flying the plane, I'm flying the plane.
Queensland and Northern Territory Aerial Service.
Mommy, look,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
flying the plane. Fancy seat.
Oh, I'll go back to peasant.
cool. Go to peasant land.
Oh, pretty good.
I don't need a seatbelt.
People are watching the television.
I'm part of it.
Don't touch her. That's cool, isn't it?
Just use all of them. Climb water.
Land it, land it. Land the plane.
Landing light. How do you move right here? Mommy.
You know you're in the outback when there's warnings about snakes. Ooh.
Get it from
So can you see, Parker, can you see where the wheels go? So once they're in the air, the wheels fold up into that hole. Can you see that?
Oh,
So-
you know what it is?
What?
It's a flying boat.
Flying boat? Oh, so it lands
in
in the water. Yeah. So fun fact, my my uncle has just retired. He used to fly with Qantas, which is pretty cool. I'm sure he'd love to see this.
People would have sat there, wouldn't they? Oh, close the door, Quinny.
That's to escape.
Alright, open it. It is. Maybe an emergency hatch.
Let's go in here. We're not allowed down.
This would have been a noisy plane, I reckon. Yeah.
Whoa.
So crazy.
I was just...
Imagine flying on this thing.
Daddy. Are you gonna come in? Whoa.
It's called a giant moth.
Giant moth? You're in the giant moth, Quinny. It's pretty crazy.
Cause look. And then you just do. Whoa.
Qantas thing was pretty good, and we only stayed there for about an hour and a half. You can definitely stay there for longer. We just didn't watch like the documentaries and stuff like that, the little videos they had. Otherwise, Freddie just would crack it if we stopped moving his pram. It's actually really good. You actually learned quite a bit. The kids had fun. Go on the planes, the flight simulators. It was brilliant. It was nice to see, it was pretty cool to see all like the old school planes and how it's just mad. Some of the stuff is mad. It's on our way into Longreach now, and they're actually weighing people on the opposite side of the road. Not a caravan there though, but
Yeah, I think that was. I don't know.
yeah. So we're just going to go into town now. We're going to get a bit of lunch, have a look around. There's a few little shops there, so just gives us something to do, because then we're just going to go back to the caravan and relax for the rest of the day. But otherwise, yeah.
Escape the flies.
Escape the flies. The flies are I need to find a net.
Oh yeah,
we'll look for a net. But yeah, so we're going to go into town, relax for the rest of the day, and then we will see you tomorrow when we go to the what is it called?
Stockman Hall of Fame.
Stockman Hall of Fame. So really excited for that actually. So we got the big package that we couldn't do today. We were going to go there.
Well, there's no show on today, was there?
Yeah, so they don't do the actual experience package on Fridays, and today is Friday, so we were going to do that after today. But we really wanted to stick around for that, so we're going to pack up tomorrow, get the caravan ready, go park up there, and then we'll go do the experience day tomorrow. So should be really, really cool. Excited. So we'll see you there.
Oh, good.
Morning guys. So we're just at the Stockman Hall of Fame today. Plenty of caravan parking, which is quite nice. Yeah, very excited. So we'll see you inside.
But there's a no chain one and a chain one. Yeah, this is the armor sign. And I've seen that horse sign one. And I've seen all the signs.
The Great Wall boom kick-started a thriving nation with all sorts of jobs and opportunities.
Hey. Gonna grab them off. Get one for Daddy. One. Can you get one for Daddy?
This one.
No, he wants what? This one. This one, here you go. So at the moment they're talking through our headphones in Aboriginal, and then they convert it to English. This is really nice to listen to.
There's a lot of view.
Wow, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
And I see
That's cool.
there's even fake birds.
What are you serving me, mate? And the beers?
So evil. Wherever we go, it says this, so if you press the X, that's what I'm on, and you can pick whichever one you want.
Ernie, top up here and oh no! Oh, this is no Ernie! Listen, I'm really sorry about this. Whip, have you broken into the whip very early on? You'll be able to crack my whip all around the horse, both sides of the horse and behind the horse, without the horse getting hot or stirred up the whip. When we're yarding up, when the pressure's on around the yards, he might even pop a bit of a flick down there, a bit of a follow through here and there, but shouldn't worry him too much. Should have our horses very broken whip. Now, merino sheep are of course famous for the wrinkles. Instead of all got wrinkly necks on them, some might even be wrinkly over the back if you were to take their little coats off. Cattle we can see right up through the north here as you're travelling around. The Brahman cattle actually make up 50% of Australia's whole breed.
So this house here was made by R.M. Williams, which is pretty crazy. So this is just at the start of the Stockman's Hall of Fame is just there. So this house here, and the crazy story is apparently an elephant put the beams inside because they couldn't get a crane. So yeah, mad, isn't it? That's the real story. It's pretty cool. It's cool anyway, isn't it? The famous R.M. Williams.
We've just arrived here. We're at Winton. Nice little free camp called Long Waterhole. Flies are bad, but the place is very nice. I'll give you a quick look. There's the van. Got the fire going there. And we're right on the river here, which is such a nice spot. I might just move back from the fire a bit. Getting a bit hot. So yeah, we've come here to look at all the dinosaur stuff. We've got a few days here. It's meant to rain on Monday, so definitely don't want to be down near this riverbed when it rains. Yeah, what's today? Saturday, I think. Monday morning we'll leave. Rain's meant to come Monday afternoon, so. But yeah, this spot's a ripper little spot. Free camp, like I said. So if you ever come into Winton, definitely check this place out. But yeah, stay tuned and see what we get up to.
From underneath him. Oh, that boy is out. It's pretty cool, isn't it? They say you can swim here, but for me it's a little bit brown. But it's very quiet and serene. So it's quite nice. It's a bit of a red sky over there.
Yeah, clouds are coming over.
Yeah.
Block it a bit.
That's some bloody sunsets. Hello everybody.
Hello.
We're all netted up. We are on our way to the Australian Age of Dinosaurs today. We're doing the big whoopee of a day. So we're doing the Dinosaur Canyon. We're doing the museum. Something else about fossils or something, I can't remember, but I'm going to take you along. There's massive parks here for caravans, so plenty of space for you. Look at you.
You have so many.
I've got so many on me. They're a bit annoying though, aren't they? But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, so brilliant. It's going to be a really good day, and it's a little bit hot, but the wind's there, so
today's sky level. What's low?
You're not wrong. I've got about 1,000 on me.
I have to go extreme.
It's crazy how many people aren't wearing the nets. I cannot stand the flies. Cannot stand them.
I don't feel anything.
But they're not even round Freddy, which is really weird. Who knows? They must know he's a baby.
Fly net.
Yeah, that's it. How good is it? Feels so good. Alright, we're just on our way to the fossil centre, so it's a bit of a walk, so it's about 10 minutes. We'll get there in 5 the way that TJ bloody walks me down. He's half bloody running. But yeah, you can park down there, but with the caravan she says pretty tight. But look at that for a view. Sick. Definitely feels like you're in the outback when you look at that view. We haven't seen anything like that yet. It's pretty cool. Alright, better get back to my jogging.
That's the map.
It's alright. Alright, that was a good 5 minutes of TJ making me jog. Oh, take that off my face. Let's go.
Thigh bones from a sauropod, and pretty much this is the only way we know how to tell age. We go, this is bigger, so it must be older, that's a little bit smaller, so it must be younger, and that one's smaller again, so it must be younger again. I couldn't tell you if they're 5 years old, 10 years old, 80 years old, or even 100 years old, because we have no way of showing that.
that mad?
That is very
Yeah. So this right here in the back, this is where they preserve all of their fossils and stuff. So there's 40 years worth of fossils there. It's mad.
Now the work we do through here, or the work those guys are doing through here, is entirely voluntary work. They've done the Crocodile program, which is about a 10-day course to teach them how to decipher bone and rock, how to prepare it for a museum, and obviously a scientific quality, and they come back whenever they want after that.
So we just finished at the Fossil Museum, where you would have seen on the footage that some of them, there's, what are they called? No, what are they called? They're all volunteers. Volunteers are all preparing the fossils. And some fossils can take up to 5 years to dig out. They're the big ones obviously, but 5 years, that's crazy. So yeah, that's crazy. So the next thing we're doing is, what are we doing next? They're going to see the collection room, whatever that is. It's just at reception here. Over there. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Don't push it, please.
Flies are still annoying though.
And then this here is a smaller in size to banjos. No problem. But yeah, everything else in here that's not standing up is the real deal. So real.
It's not good. It's not good to eat without the net on, is it? No comfort. So we've just arrived at the Dinosaur Canyon, which is brilliant. So we've got a shuttle there. So we're pretty much on the opposite side. We were over there before. That's crazy.
This is like a desert.
What's that? One out of the 11 places in the world
That is the what?
that doesn't have any lights at night time.
What is that? Oh, so that's the way the moon goes.
Yeah.
The moon must go a certain way.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
dark, isn't it?
Really?
It's like-
So that's pretty crazy. So obviously at night time here it's just so dark,
Yeah.
and that you can see the Milky Way really, really clearly apparently. So he said to drive out a couple kilometres out of town so you don't have any of the lights and stuff, and you just can see for miles.
Now the reason we call it a trample zone is a group of 3 or 4 of our titanosaurs are just wandering around. They're not going anywhere in particular, they're stepping all over each other's footprints, hence the name. But what we're going to find is that each and every one of these huge crater-like shapes that you guys see is a footprint. We see the adhesion trace left from when it stepped into the soft clay-rich mud and pushed that ring aside. And then as it's taken its foot out of the mud, it's left behind this mark in the middle. Now that has happened because mud has gotten caught in the bridge of its foot. It's been sucked up as that foot comes off the ground, and then it's plopped right back down.
Is that pretty cool, Quinny? You see all the footprints of the dinosaurs. It's cool, isn't it? So that was pretty cool. That was the one thing I was kind of looking forward to today. Having a look at that and looking at the footprints, and the footprints can kind of tell a story, which is kind of cool. So brilliant. Look at that. Imagine coming across that. No, thank you. Oh, I was going to trample you. So a day out doing this for us 5, not that they count Freddie, was $200, wasn't it?
200 there. We did the 3, 2 I think.
Yeah, the 3, like the fossil.
Just 1 and 1.
We did the fossil lab, the canyon tour, and the talk. I can't remember what it was. But I mean, people do say it's quite steep, but then you can't really not see it, can you? It's quite.
Price-wise, yeah.
It's pricey. It is pricey, but
They could do with some more kids stuff.
yeah, the
Make
kids.
it a bit more. Oh, this is cool. Oh, they got colour.
Yeah, the kids. The fossil thing at the start. I think the kids were a bit blasé about it. No, it's a lot of big words, but To be fair, there's not many kids here, so maybe that's why they don't do it more. Yeah, it's more targeted towards adults, in my opinion, or older children. But yeah, I mean, like this is what the kids love. They love all this stuff, so they do get that. They get all like, you know, word searches and stuff. But the talks and stuff, the kids kind of lose a bit of interest. I mean, they're still great, but they just they're off with the fairies because they're talking about crazy words and stuff.
Australovan Ator Winton Esses.
Ostra.
Say it here,
Loven Ator Winton Ennesis.
Scartopus Australis.
Scartopus Australis.
Wintonopus latte. Omoram. Winter.
You sound like you're trying to learn English. But yeah, like I said, it's one of those things I think that you have to do. Everyone does it, and it's, you know, you don't come to Winton and you're not going to see the dinosaurs. But yeah, in our opinion, it's a little bit pricey, but you know, the money goes straight back to the museum, so at least it's going back to all the research and the new buildings they're obviously doing. But yeah, it's quite a lot. What time did we start today? 11? And what time is it now?
It's 2.
So we've been doing it for like 3 hours. But
Back there.
Queen, I want to touch.
shh, everyone needs to be quiet because Freddie's still asleep. These flies. Oh, look at these flies. Oh, Phoebe.
Ready.
Freddie.
Ready.
Huh?
Got fun?
Yes.
You like colouring in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so we are at the musical fence. Oh dear.
Grab one, babe. Yeah, Malia's turn. Play me a song. Indeed.
That's cool.
Oh, this was it?
It'd be good if you were angry and you could just really just whack them. Yeah. Go on, sit down and play a tune for me. Oh!
And this one?
Yeah, they can watch you. They can sit down and watch you. I don't know if you'd really want to, but it's cool.
Is it my turn? I was gonna let him.
One more go, Quinny.
Parker the hero.
Okay, one more go, Quinny, and then Parker can go. Go, Quinny. Parker, let her do it.
Alright, morning everyone. So we found another free camp just outside of Winton. It's a bit further down from the long water hole. Can't remember what's it called? Mistake Creek. Yeah, Mistake Creek free camp. Not too bad, it's just a little dirt patch. Last night, so Leah left the light on outside. That's what we think it's from. And have a look at this. There's hundreds and hundreds of moths. A few have left, but this whole side of the caravan was covered in them. These little... They're quite nice looking actually. These little things.
It's like a whole family, isn't it?
Yeah, the whole family's moved in. Going to Hewiton next. I think there's another little dinosaur museum we can look at, and we're going to go check out Porcupine Gorge. We couldn't get any camp in there, but that's all right, we'll just go there for a day trip.
Alright, change of plans. The road to Hughenden was closed, so we're not going there now. Bit of a route change. Oh god, this flies. Granny, you're right in the way. Yeah, bit of a change. We are on our way to Cloncurry. Just about a 4-hour drive now instead of a 2-hour. So yeah, so no dinosaur museum. Yeah, but that one is supposed to be a little bit more cost effective and children friendly. So but yeah, it doesn't matter. Change the plans. So yeah, got another 2 hours to go, and we'll update you when we get there.
Alrighty, so we've just arrived at the Crocodile Dundee Pub in McKinley, whatever it is. Yeah, so we're going to have a look inside and see what it's all about.
What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, just a Coke or Pepsi. It's the pool table.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to get Cloncurry.
Right, there we go.
Yeah,
Easy as little straws or anything. Little good, no worries. No problem, enjoy.
We are officially on the Wall of Fame. Hopefully you can see us. We're right at the top here. Right there. There's a few other little big names up there. So it's cool to see that we've gone where they've all gone. Oh, it's crazy also. So we've just stopped off at a rest stop just before Cloncurry.
A rest stop, it's a
gravel pit. It is muggy. We didn't think it was hot enough to go to Cloncurry and pay $40 a night for a caravan park with aircon. To us, free camping means we can travel for longer, so we're trying our hardest. If it does get too hot, then of course we're going to go to a caravan park, but we're going to try and free camp as much as possible. This for me, TJ doesn't really care, but this for me is quite close to the road, but I mean, it is what it is. There's a bank just there, right across there. So, all right, so we're going to be going into Cloncurry tomorrow. We're going to fill up our water tanks. We filled up, what, 3 days ago. We had the shortest showers of our lives last night, and we're still on 3 bars out of 5, which is great. So we can really do a good 4 or 5 days with water. So yeah, that's pretty good to know. I try and use the smallest amount for the dishes. Morning! So we have woken up, we had storms and rain all last night. I mean, for being close to the road, it didn't really bother us. Obviously at night time there's not many cars going along and trucks, but yeah, it's just outside of Cloncurry. It's the rest area just outside. There was another place just before that we could have stopped at, but it had no reviews on Wikicamps, and actually we couldn't actually find it, so we stopped here. But yeah, so we're going to Cloncurry just to fill up our water, and there's a dump point there, isn't there? Yeah, the kids had a blast here yesterday, telling all the trucks to toot toot, didn't you? They loved it. They thought it was the best thing ever. And to be fair, the truckies played along really well. I think we've got a truck coming now. Oh, are you ready to do it? Oh, come on. Yeah, yes please. Are you ready? Let's see if it works. Go on. Yeah, I think it's big enough, it might do it. Go on. Yeah. I think it's the best thing ever. Free entertainment, I love it. All right, well, we're going to Cloncurry, and to be fair, we don't actually know what we're doing for the rest of the day, so we will show you when we know what we're doing.